But I thought it would be fitting that I would start off by saying I'm a black man and I voted for Donald Trump. Why am I talking like that? What's the reason for that? Is because I had to endure the Democratic Party saying that black men are Iranians, if that's right, if I'm saying that right, or in era for saying that they're going to vote for Donald Trump and not Kamala Harris. We endure the Democratic Party telling black people that they are not black enough because they don't support them. And I think it's in just saying that is racist. And it's so funny that you can have a party tell you that you're not black and point the finger at another group and say they're racist when they themselves are practicing racism by saying that. It is 2024. I need to like this again. It's 2024 and we are still attaching racism to everything we do as black people. We have not caught up geopolitically. I feel, and I've said this on TikTok, I caught a lot of flack. I feel that racism has ran its course. We saw the peak of racism. We saw the peak of racism in the 60s when if you wanted to walk in a Target that was in a, just white only, that a white man to put a billy club to your head. That's not happening now. You don't have to worry about going outside of your home and seeing a burning cross. You're not watching that. The white boogeyman. I think that the Liberal Party puts this white boogeyman out for you so you can do exactly what they'd like you to do, which guess what? Are ran by white people. Both sides are ran by white people. Middle class to higher class, wealthier whites who are telling us what we should be doing. And I'm going to get into a little fact in the show. I'm going to get into a little fact about what both parties stand for. I'm going to try to be as unbiased as I possibly can in discussing what both views are for the political parties at hand and why I voted for Donald Trump. But I thought it was fitting that we started off like this. In the United States of America, right, where we have the right to go out and vote, why can't I just pick somebody based off policy? We haven't even really talked about policy. And typically when you see the Democratic Party talking to you, they really talk real surface level. The things that have popped out the most have been abortion. They've talked about abortion and racism. That's the main things that they've talked about. Hey, Tony Hinchcliffe, I have to say this. At the rally, right? I don't think that shit was funny. That shit wasn't funny. It has its place. We came up on Dave Chappelle. This white man got in my comments on TikTok and was like, well, white people, we've had to endure black comedians talking about white people. But I'm like, yeah, but that's because y'all like to say nigga behind closed doors. Y'all drop the N-bomb a ton of times without anybody recognizing it. So yeah, you would love to laugh at racism jokes about you because behind closed doors, you say nigga and you would love to say nigga in public. I really do believe that. But I think right now for Donald Trump's campaign to be this close to an election day, to have Tony Hinchcliffe get up there was a mistake. I don't think that should have ever happened. But if we're being totally honest, everybody talks about voting for the lesser evil. Who is the lesser evil? Who is the lesser evil between the Republican Party and the Democratic Party? How much has the Republican rhetoric really changed? It really has not changed. I'm going to tell you something else that the Republicans aren't doing. They aren't talking about censoring you.